Morning, kids. Welcome back to your online learning. I hope all of you are well and all of you are ready with your learning caps and your pens and notebooks. So, bacha, today we are moving ahead with one style of writing or making fun of something that is called parody. Okay, what is it called? Parody. Niche in the bracket, I have written the pronunciation parody. Okay, don't worry, I'll quickly explain what it means. First, let's go through our objective for today. Can we read it together? We will be able to understand a new style of writing, that is parody. Okay, Abhi, we'll just understand what parody is. We are not practicing it much. Okay, in this video, we'll just understand what it actually means. Okay, now quickly, do you remember which other style of poetry I have already taught you? मैंने आपको एक poem लिखने का एक नया style बताया था. Do you remember what we call it? I give you 5 seconds to think, okay? Okay, time is up. That style was haiku. Do you remember now? Yes. So I already told you how we go ahead with haiku, and today we'll see how we use parody in our poem. Okay? Now quickly first let's understand what is a parody. Okay. As you can see this image here, the dog is laughing, so you already know it means something funny. Okay. A piece of writing or speech or poem that copies the style of somebody in a funny way. Okay. किसी का स्टाइल किसी की कुछ भी चीज कॉपी करना एक फनी वे में, वो कोई राइटिंग हो सकती है, वो कोई कविता हो सकती है, वो स्पीच हो सकती है, वो ड्राइंग हो सकती है, वो डायलॉग हो सकता है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. व्हेन यू राइट एंड कॉपी इट इन अ फनी वे, इट बिकम्स अ पैरोडी. Now I will quickly give you an example which I hope all of you will remember. Have you seen the movie Three Idiots? I am assuming most of you have. Do you remember when this person named Chatur gives a speech? Yes, that speech was a parody of the real speech. वो जो actually सच की speech थी, उसका funny version था. It was a parody of the real speech. Same style में लिखी थी, सब कुछ same था, पर कुछ कुछ words change करके it was a parody. वो funny part, वो funny copy बन गया एक real speech का. Okay? That is like one example of parody जो आप सबने I'm assuming देखा हो. Okay, if you haven't seen, you can go to YouTube and look for Chatur's speech Three Idiots and you'll understand it better. Okay, quickly copy it down and we shall move to more examples of parody so that you understand it better. Okay, now I have not put any text right now. अभी मैंने सिर्फ images से explain किया. Okay, so this thing you see here, it's a Pepsi logo. Okay, Pepsi आप सब पीते हैं cold drink, उसका logo है. Somebody made a parody of it. This fat man, उसमें चेहरा और हाथ पैर ऐड करके, आप देखिए the style is same, the color is same, everything is same. बस उसमें कुछ कुछ addition करके उसको एक fat man बना दिया. It's a parody. Okay, आप चीज को पूरा नहीं बदल सकते. You can just change it a bit and then you have to make it funny. Okay. Next example. This is a very famous book called The Cat in the Hat. Somebody made the same style of cover, same cap, same hat as you can see, same person, but the name was The Cat Not in the Hat. Okay, it's a parody of the real story, which is The Cat in the Hat. Okay, great. Let's move ahead to this example. Have you heard about McDonald's? If you haven't, I'll quickly explain. McDonald's it's a chain of restaurant जो burgers और French fries वगैरह बनाते हैं. Okay, so this is the logo of McDonald's, which is a M, and it says I am loving it. Okay. Abhi, on the right hand side, you can see the parody of McDonald's. Now, when we eat burgers and French fries and cold drinks, we get fat. We gain a lot of weight. So somebody turned around this M to W and wrote weight. I am gaining it. So M, I am loving it. To W, I am gaining it. ऊपर लिखा है weight. Okay, so this is like a parody of the real logo जो McD का actually है. Okay, so I am assuming you are getting little idea of what a parody is. किसी भी चीज का सेम स्टाइल कॉपी, इफ यू सी इट्स सेम स्टाइल, प्रॉपर एम को डब्ल्यू कर दिया गया है, ओके, एंड आई एम लविंग इट को आई एम गेनिंग इट. तो सेम स्टाइल को आप कन्वर्ट करके जब फनी बना दे, इट बिकम्स पैरोडी. ओके, pause the video, take some time and copy down these examples. You need not color them, like of course you can color them if you want, but it's not compulsory. Great. Let's move ahead to the parody of the poem we did last time. Do you remember we did this poem on honeybee? How doth the little honeybee? Okay, it was written by Isaac Watts. Abhi somebody made parody of this whole poem. पूरी poem का ही parody बना दिया. Okay, and we'll quickly see कि कैसा इसका parody दिखता है. Before that, let us quickly think कि how will parody of this poem look like? It will mean copying the style of the poem in a mocking and funny way. जो भी style है इस poem का उसको funny way में copy करेंगे. Style मतलब क्या है? The way it is written, for example, what is the way it starts with how doth the little bee, मतलब कि कैसे एक little bee इतनी मेहनत करती है, किसी की hard work की बात हो रही है, किसी की मेहनत की बात हो रही है. Okay, so same style में लिखा जाएगा, but it will be made funny. Are you ready to see? Great. So let's move ahead to this. It's a parody. It is written by Lewis. Okay. How doth the little crocodile improve his shining tail and pour the waters of the Nile on every golden scale? How cheerfully he seems to grin, how neatly spreads his claws, and welcomes little fishes in with gently swimming jaws. Okay. Abhi, the last poem we read, it was कि कैसे एक little bee इतनी मेहनत करती है और ये सब, okay. And what we are reading in parody is the poet is saying कि how this crocodile, it improves a shining tail. It pours, Nile is a river, okay बच्चा, it pours the water on every golden scale. क्रोकोडाइल की पीठ में स्केल्स होते हैं. स्केल मतलब रूलर वाला स्केल नहीं, ओके. स्केल मतलब how should I explain? Scale is like a particular structure, okay. जैसे आप क्रोकोडाइल को देखिए, उसके पीछे एक particular structure होता है, repeated structure, that is called scales. So it's saying it pours the water, pour करना मतलब कहीं पे डालना. For example, we can say कि I am pouring water from the jug into the glass. It means मैं जग से ग्लास में पानी डाल रही हूँ. Pour means डालना, okay. So the poet is saying कि वो river का पानी अपनी पूंछ में डाल के कैसे अपनी पूंछ चमकाता है. And what was in the actual poem? That honey bee improve करती है कैसे? दिन भर मेहनत करके हर फ्लावर से हनी लेके. ओके, और इसका फनी क्या बन गया कि क्रोकोडाइल कैसे मेहनत करता है? अपना पूंछ को चमका के. ओके, नाउ प्रीवियस पोएम वाज हाउ स्किलफुली शी बिल्ड्स हर सेल. तो बेसिकली दे आर टेलिंग कि वो कितनी टैलेंटेड है, अपना घर बनाती है, उसमें वैक्स, उसमें हनी स्टोर करती है और सबको ये स्वीट हनी बनाती है. ओके, इट्स टॉकिंग अबाउट हार्ड वर्क ऑफ द हनी बी. And in the parody we are seeing, the poet is saying how cheerfully he seems to grin. Grin मतलब दांत दिखा के हंसना. Okay, कितना खुश होके क्रोकोडाइल हंसता है. And how neatly spreads his claws. Claws मतलब पंजे. और आराम से अपने पंजे फैलाता है. And welcomes little fishes with gently smiling jaws. Jaw मतलब जबड़ा, correct. So smiling, gently smiling jaws means he smiles and opens his mouth, takes his claws and eats all the fishes. It welcomes all the fishes with smiling jaws, मतलब अपने अंदर सारे fishes को welcome करता है. Basically सारी fishes खा लेता है. एक तरफ हम कह रहे हैं हनी बी इतना मेहनत करती है, वैक्स स्टोर करती है और हनी बनाती है, और पैरोडी में हम क्या बोल रहे हैं? क्रोकोडाइल इतना मेहनत करता है कि सारी फिशेस खा लेता है खुद. ओके, सो बेसिकली when the style and everything was taken from this poem and it was made funny, we call it parody. Okay, if you see it's similar style of writing, number of paragraphs, they're talking about animal, वहाँ पे honey bee का, यहाँ पे crocodile का. So style and everything is same, but it is just little funny, little funnier than the older poem. Okay, now how will you do it, बच्चा? You just make a line, बीच में दो parts कर लीजिए, and how will you do it? You will suppose you will make a line like this side you will write the real poem and this side you will write the parody. Okay, great. Pause the video and do this work quickly. Okay, now quickly it's time to answer few questions. What do you like better, the original poem or the parody, and why? You have to think. You have read both the poems, the parody and the real poem. Now you have to think कि आपको ज़्यादा क्या पसंद आया और क्यों वो ज़्यादा पसंद आया. Okay? Now quickly let's compare. Okay, to show you that it's actually quite similar. बस इसको funny कर दिया. Let's compare. This is the original poems side. This is the parody side. Okay. Now we are thinking choice of subject. सब्जेक्ट मतलब किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? एन एनिमल. और यहाँ पे किसके बारे में बात हो रही है? यू विल राइट. ओके, नंबर ऑफ लाइन्स एंड स्टैंजास. हाउ मेनी लाइन्स? we'll see the original poem first. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 lines. And how many stanzas? 1 2. Great. Now we'll read how many lines in this? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And how many stanzas? 1 2. So basically it's same for both. 8 lines 2 stanzas, 8 line 2 stanzas. Okay, same or similar construction. Okay, construction मतलब कैसा टोन है, punctuations वगैरह सेम है कि नहीं, और क्या बात हो रही है, किस बारे में बात हो रही है, is it similar or is it different? Now tone of the poem. Now tone here means that, for example, the first poem was in a serious tone, सच में किसी को praise कर रहे हैं, and the second was a mocking tone, किसी का मजाक उड़ाते हुए. Okay, so this is the tone. So if you will look at it carefully, you will realize all these three things are same, but the tone is little different because parody is always funnier. Okay, bacha, draw this table, do this work. Okay, let's quickly answer few questions just to know your understanding. Okay, these questions are from your Bal Bharati textbook only. What does the B stand for? B क्या represent कर रही है? Okay, stand for means what is it representing? So, for example, the B is representing, the B could represent hard work. Okay, you will think for similar adjectives. अभी मैंने hard work बोला तो हर कोई hard work नहीं लिखेगा. Okay, think and write. What does the crocodile stand for? अभी अगर B hard work दिखा रही है, crocodile क्या दिखा रहा है? Okay. What does the bee work hour? Why does the bee work hour after hour? It means why is the bee doing so much hard work? Why does the crocodile work? Why is the crocodile doing so much work? Is bee a gentle creature? क्या bee एक gentle और kind creature है? Is crocodile gentle? और सेम आपको क्रोकोडाइल के लिए सोचना है, क्या क्रोकोडाइल भी जेंटल है? ओके, ग्रेट. बच्चे पॉज दिस वीडियो एंड डू दिस वर्क. Now last activity for today is, I am really excited for this one. Okay, last activity for today is, so as you see this is a front page of a book. It's called Oh the Places You Will Go. Okay, it's a very famous poem. If you want, you can just Google it and read it. It's a very famous poem. Oh, the places you will go. This is the original title. I want you to make the parody. Okay, Jesse, you remember we read the we saw how parody were made in the previous part of the video. Similarly, आपको same ऐसा ही use करना है और आपको यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा funny लिखना है इसको. Oh, the places you will go. उसका क्या funny हो सकता है? If you want, you can also make funny, similar but funny pictures. It will make it look even better. Okay, take your time, finish your work and send it on WhatsApp. If you have any doubt, you can ask me on WhatsApp. Okay, but I'll wait for all the answers. Happy learning, everybody. I will see you in the next class.